Hey everyone, it's Micah. So today is October 10th, 2016, and a couple of days ago was officially 10 months on teeth, so I thought I'd do an update video, because I don't think I've done one since 8 months. This one's going to be a little different. It's going to be an update as well as kind of some things that I found out being on testosterone that people don't necessarily tell you. So I'm going to start with the update, and with changes physically. I guess my voice has gotten a little bit deeper. I've also noticed that my higher register, like I can't go high anymore, like my voice will just crack. I'm starting to get some hairs under my chin and like under my jaw, but not so much on my cheeks, which is annoying. Because those are like the gross hairs that like nobody really wants, so that's been fun. I've noticed more body hair, particularly around my stomach. I'm starting to get like baby chest hairs. There's more hair on pretty much my whole lower half from like my hips down. Small hairs are starting to creep onto like my hands and like my toes. So that's also a good time. I don't mind it so much because most of my body hair, at least like on my arms and places like that, isn't too visible, and it's never really bothered me anyway. Muscle growth. So I haven't been able to get to the gym as much as I'd like to because a lot of my joints end up hurting, so I always have to take breaks. But I've noticed lately that like even though I only go once or twice a week instead of like 4 or 5 times a week, I can still lift as much as I could before. So that definitely means that my muscle growth has gotten better, or at least sustaining it has. So those are updates physically that I can think of. Socially, I'm at an internship. And that's been interesting because, like, I'm not out, and that's the first place I've ever been where I don't have to be because I pass for male. So it's interesting. I never really thought about all that goes into being stealth, because before it was never really a decision. I always had to be out so that people would respect my pronouns. But now it's like, would coming out change how people use my pronouns? And I don't know. It's just weird. Like, things I never really thought about. Like, one of my clients has asked for a specifically male therapist, and that was me. And I was like, wait, what? And like, one of the other interns added me on Facebook, and I realized she's gonna see just how queer I am if she ever checks that Facebook out. And I'm like sitting there wondering if she's gonna treat me any different. And like every time I go there, I have to bind, or I'm worried I won't pass, or someone will notice and say something. So it's definitely interesting. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about it because it's never something I've had to deal with before. So I'll try and keep you posted if I remember to. Other than that, like, school has gotten like 100,000 times better. No one there has misgendered me yet, as far as I know. And like a lot of my classes, I don't have the really shitty people in. So I like don't have to deal with that either. It's actually been a pretty decent semester. And I actually have the professor who I kind of like, I don't know, I wish she could be more than my professor, like a friend almost. So that's interesting in a good way. I don't know, things have been going alright, actually, which has been pretty nice. Tomorrow is actually my fundraiser party. So we'll see how that goes. I'm starting to get nervous about it. I kind of like, a month ago it felt like it was taking forever to get here, and now that it's here I'm like, wait, where'd that whole month go? I feel like I'm prepared. I'm just really worried that not a lot of people are gonna show up, and that scares me. So I don't know. Well, we'll see tomorrow who comes and how it goes and everything. Yeah, those are the biggest things. Oh, my parents have decided that they're gonna come to Florida with me. So they're coming, and they seem more supportive, which is nice, and I can like talk about it and it's not weird, and I don't know. So that'll be interesting. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened and I can barely remember it, let alone keep up. So if I remember something, I guess I'll add it later.